Some of them are eating, not all of them, unfortunately. The lag is causing some issues with food. As you can see, the clock still just sort of keeps going. In fact, we're dropping some of the bacon trays on the floor. Why? That doesn't seem like a good idea. In fact, one of them just disappeared. What happened there? Oh, is that what's actually going on? They're placing them on the trays in the back and they're just bugging out and disappearing. Because I'm pretty sure two of them just disappeared from existence. This one just disappeared. And that one as well. Are they taking the food and it's bugging out? Is there a desync problem? Okay, no, they are. They are taking the food. They just don't have to be right next to it. They could just tap it, I think. You took food from there, but doesn't exist. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's going horribly wrong. I don't know how I feel about all this. Danger levels are continuing to rise. Needs are being dealt with slowly. Spirituality is just still a huge issue for us, but it's like a medium concern always. And then there's a few people that have a high issue with it. But it's not the end of the world. Not everyone has been fed, unfortunately, so there's a few people that have an issue there. Danger levels are going down, though, and they're going to go and deal with all of their usual problems. Family is a big one that doesn't seem to get alleviated very quickly. Apparently the phone isn't enough. We have visitation, so maybe the family will start coming in and that will deal with their needs. But I don't know if this is just a daily need. They always need this. Apparently, that's not connected properly. How did I manage that? I did it there as well, but I'm fine on that. I don't know. Just ignore it. It's not real. How can it be real if our eyes aren't real? See? That's true right there. That's good stuff. We need to phone booths here as well. That should do the trick. And then we will get ourselves a monitoring station in the security area. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've got some outside. Oh, yeah. Don't matter. Doesn't matter. Do we have a monitoring station, though? We do. Is it connected? No. Damn it. One misclick. And you're gone for good. Okay, then we also need to get the other monitoring station set up. Perfect. Easy. So we get 2 extra. I don't really know how much they can connect to, but for now, I suppose I'm just going to assume that they have a limited number of connections. Pretty sure this one has the most. Oh, that's really cool looking. Even if it is bugging out my eye holes. Danger levels continuing to rise. Serious complaints. 55 armed guards in service. Maybe that's causing a lot of issues, I don't know. Unnecessary searches. Look, they would scream unnecessary search if we found like 10,000 pocket knives in their pocket. They would, oh, that was unnecessary. You didn't know I had anything. Mate, the metal detector went off. And not only did it go off, it tased Steve across the hall accidentally. It was so harsh of a noise. He's now dazed and in the infirmary because of you. So give me those pocket knives. And then he just sort of, you know, he's the cool assassin where he's just like taking all his knives out of all these obscure areas. And then, of course, he still has one hidden. And the guard's like, and the last one. And then he pulls it out of his ass and just puts it in. It's got to be painful. But, you know, when you're a badass assassin, like Ethan here, Official Proton. Yeah. He was once a YouTuber, then he played a game called Prison Architect. Did we just happen to click on the same guy again? Out of how many prisoners? 649? We just clicked on him again? Just happened to? How unlikely is that? That is insane. It's 1 in 649, apparently. Also, our work time is actually not that bad. We're making enough money, although the funds are going down slightly, but we have enough where I'm not really going to worry too much. Also, our death row inmate has now got a 50%, nearly 50% status on his sentence. He is heavily suppressed, which is great. I don't think we're suppressing the ones over here that much, though. Apparently, clothing is a problem. Why are we not dealing with that? Do we not have new clothing? Yeah, all of them have clothing issues. What the hell do we do? Do we not have... Where are the baskets? Okay, on a second. The baskets... There's no baskets in here for some reason. Or maybe there's one in there, I don't know. On, you guard. Go and investigate. Okay, there are baskets. What the hell's going on? It's connected to all the cells, so I don't see the problem. Maybe it's because it's connected to here. Yeah, maybe it's supplying that area too much. Bollocks. I hate this system. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. I can't remember how it's done. I keep forgetting you gotta right click. There we go. Alright, as for here. Let's just do it for the maximum security area, and that's it. That should be covered. Toilet to set up for solitary. We can keep that under wraps, although the flooring could be a bit different. I'm thinking metal flooring. Cold steel is what they deserve, so it's what they will get. The sniper towers have little holes. Yeah, it's just roofless. They can be shot at from above. A grenade could be thrown in to stun them or kill them accidentally. We've got this sorted out. We know what we're doing in this prison. Easy. Alright, how are we doing right now? Needs. Okay, we've dealt with the main three that tend to be quite difficult to deal with. Comfort is becoming a bit of an issue now. I don't know why. Environment. Clothing. Drugs and alcohol is not that bad. Spirituality is also being dealt with rather keenly. So I'm quite happy right now. Just bladder, bowels, sleep, food, and safety. Safety is a weird one because this prison is just never safe. What's next on the schedule? Food is popping up. They're getting a bit annoyed already when it comes to food. What the hell? Why are you annoyed already? I don't know how I'm going to solve that issue. Because it looks like they just want to eat all of a sudden. Yeah, that was very quick. Maybe we can make it an hour earlier. I think that's what I'm going to have to do because they're going to... It's going to start hitting the high mark eventually. We got 22 right now on the high mark. It's rising on the medium. Oh, yep. Now high's going up a little bit. Ooh, danger levels are there. Death occurred. 1 death occurred. Wow, okay. That's not bad for us. I don't know who it is. Tom Clark. Okay, then. Well... You know, there's no better sentence. For that bugger. We're fine. Only good things. Only good things. Happy thoughts. There are no accidents. There are no mistakes. So the phone taps are set up. Now it's just a case of adding maybe like the last cell block. I'm thinking another design similar to this on the end here. Maybe leave this blank so I can have more extensions for the gang section. And then that'll pretty much be it. Although, I like what we got right now. It's simplistic. It works. And I don't know... I'm going to go over the 1,000 prisoners. And I kind of want to get it dead on. I don't know why. But I like the idea of that. And the only way I can probably do it is by just expanding the gang area to absurd degrees. And then that will pretty much cover it. Or I can just have a smaller variety or version of the expanded cell block. Might not be something that I can worry about right now. Why is this dude still here? What's going on? Do I have to punish you? Someone move him. He's been sick on the floor about 17 times. He has all the needs that he requires. Do we not have enough staff? We have plenty of staff available. I don't see the problem. Need more gang members, apparently. Part of our gang. 400 guards. That's a lot of guards. Some of them don't even have tasers. They don't even have body armor yet. That's how low down they are in the tree. How are we doing on needs? Food's being dealt with. Safety is a concern still. Family, exercise, and recreation they go up too quickly. They're quite difficult to deal with all the time. Wow, this one's a ballsy bugger. I would not do this. If I was working in a prison, this would be the last thing I did. I mean, of course, there would be better safety procedures and protocols in mind in a proper prison to stop, you know, any form of interaction between workers working on a functioning prison and just walking through the canteen as if they know all the prisoners and they're their co-workers or something. All right, Ross, killing anyone today? Yeah, coming at you, boy. Something like that. That's just not the kind of thing I aspire in this, well, aspire to have in this prison. Apparently loads of people need to be searched, but we're not doing it because there's not enough people available. We are so short-staffed. Why is this not... What? There are no assigned to either this canteen. Oh, right, okay. So, should work, right? I mean, they're using it to rest, so I don't see the issue. I wonder if it's not actually 40 people available. I wonder if it's counting the staff that are resting as being available. Which is why not everything gets sorted out. So we just have a bunch of guards, or well, a bunch of people right here that need to be sorted out that are not being sorted out. It's getting really stuffy over here as well. There's too many people. Can this handle 1,000? Pretty sure it could, if we expand onto this side. The gangs as well. We won't be able to fit as many gang members in there once we expand it a little bit more. Then again, we don't have all the cells used up yet. We go to gangs. Yeah, there's still plenty more, especially on the southern side, to be taken over. I kind of want to leave the common room and the yard unlocked, just to see how the gang members fight it out. I kind of think that would be funny. Look at them, they're all living in harmony. You put them together, they start to know each other. They start to realize that their rivals are people too. And they don't want to hurt them. They don't listen to their gang leaders because they're locked up on the other side of the prison. Who cares, you know? I mean, they're having clothing problems still, due to our cleaning staff not really doing their job. Can you just deal with the laundry, please? That'd be great. Why are they not dealing with it? I'm so confused. Also, what's up with all these rooms? There are no canteen. What the hell? There are no prison signs that eat in this canteen. What? What happened? Logistics, food. Is this fine? I think it's just going to take a little while to update. They're having a little bit of a trouble all of a sudden. These prisoners not getting their food, supposedly. Is it the other way around? Looking for here, but there's no prisoners assigned, even though there are prisoners in cells. Okay, nope, it's updated now. Good. We've sorted that out. Oh, I'm not waiting. I'm not looking forward to this new riot that's just around the corner. I can feel it. It's going to kill us all. I like how we have this empty room. There's nothing about it at all. It's just there. It's just an empty room. Why don't we have a guard patrolling it? And a security room. Why do you not have a guard in there? You'd think we'd always have one. You know, keeping an eye on things. Maybe they're doing a little bit of stock take at the same time. You know, just to make sure their job's not completely boring. This armory looks way cooler. Something about it being compact just looks kind of neat. Not to mention it's really difficult to get into. Of course, they could drill through this wall if they wanted, I suppose. They have to go through this door and drill through it. Can you drill through walls? I know you can jump through doors. So you probably won't have any issues getting in there. Then you probably won't have any issues of getting out. So what's going on? Why is the danger level so high? I don't know. No. Just is. There's not that many people complaining, really. 4 prisoners have serious complaints. 14 are shackled in their cells or in solitary. 2 prisoners are rioting. 2 are rioting? Okay. And 22 prisoners have been unnecessarily searched. That's not enough to cause the danger levels to go up that high. Surely. And also 2 are rioting. I'm pretty sure that's Dog Killer over here, who is just in a constant state of riot. Misconduct plus... They've got 70 more things on their table, but apparently... The hell have you done? Are you not going to die? Are you just going to stay here forever? Surely you should be dead. You've been without food. You're going to finish your sentence before you starve to death. I'm starting to think this might be causing more bugs than I really appreciate. In fact, I'm pretty sure escort prisoners to solitary. Maybe if we end his punishment. Escort prisoners to solitary. Doesn't matter. He will be in solitary for the remainder of his days. Well, he's just waiting in there at the moment. He needs sleep. Well, maybe you should have destroyed your bed then. You've pretty much broke everything in here. How does that help you out? All these things could have been very useful for you. You haven't had a piss in 5 days. Well, I say 5 days, 5 years, 5 weeks. Danger levels are exceptionally high right now. Sleep has been dealt with. Hygiene. We do have shower time. Oh, we didn't. Oh, bugger. Okay, lockdown? I think not even the guards can get through. This is why lockdown sucks. Bang up? I don't know. Like, what's the point of any of these? Send all willing prisoners back to their cells. This will make your prisoner very angry if you leave them locked up for too long. Lockdown is just stupid, because your guards can't go anywhere. So what's the point? I mean, I guess around here, it's fine. It keeps them safer. Stops them from escaping easily. Thankfully, they're already in their cells. This is a fairly securable riot. But we will see. Many deaths may occur. Especially if it's happening in the gang section, which doesn't seem to be. In fact, it's being quelled off fairly quickly. There is 1 death, however. Right in that corner there. Only 5 prisoners, 4 are rioting. And now they're fine. No problems. Easily quelled off. It's when you do it that matters, okay? If you riot in the canteen, that's going to rile some people up. Oh, another riot is underway. The game shouldn't have quick succession riots. If you quelled one off, you shouldn't have one again. Just silly. Right, there we go. We've dealt with riot number 2. Good job, everyone. Weirdly enough, the gang members are the most well-behaved at the moment. That's very surprising. Maybe something is bad over the horizon. And also we're a bit slow on making food again, apparently. We're making it. It's just taking a very long time. Why it's taking as long as it is, I don't know. But I think we'll end it for now, ladies and gentlemen. Next session, I don't know what we're going to do, but I'm thinking, you know, expansion over here, try and get the 1,000 prisoners, fill it all up, and then just see what happens. Maybe it all goes to hell. Maybe it sorts some of those ruffians out with a few extra faces they don't recognize. That should be great. Till then, thank you very much for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter for updates on my channel and Twitch for live streams. Until next time, it's been a pleasure as always. Bye-bye.